Now for an outdoor story, we actually have to head indoors to enjoy. Here to explain, we welcome back Orange County Register columnist for OC Outdoors, David Whiting. David, how you doing?
Excellent.
Good. I guess your upcoming column might be considered a movie review.
It almost is, as a matter of fact. First, this was a book, of course, Into the Wild, written by John Krakauer. It came out in about 1996, and it's about a fellow by the name of Chris McCandless who walked into the Alaskan wilderness in the early 90s and did not come out alive. It stirred a lot of controversy at the time, and in fact, it was a bestseller for a number of years, and it still sells pretty good and remains a topic of hot debate. Part of the hot debate is about, was this guy a fool, or was he an experienced outdoorsman who just didn't get very lucky when it came to Alaska?
I know one of the things you like about this movie is who did the movie, and that was Sean Penn.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Hollywood iconoclast, of course, and his previous movies have been pretty dark and not something about the outdoor life. But this one, Sean Penn was a surfer. Not only was he Spicoli in Ridgemont High, but he was a real surfer, as a matter of fact. And he knows the outdoors pretty well. He took a lot of risks, he said, in the ocean, and he really translates that understanding to the screen. If you're interested in the outdoors, and even if you're not, it's a pretty amazing movie, because what he does here with the camera is he creates the outdoors as another character, and he pulls it off unlike any other director, at least that I've seen, has before. McCandless, or played by Emil Hirsch in the movie, McCandless really relates to the outdoors, as many of us do, as a character in the film. And here in Alaska, he's up there in the wilderness. He's relating to it as in the film, at least, as a character, hiking and taking a lot of risks. Eventually, though, he goes into the Alaskan wilderness with very little preparation. He spends a lot of time getting ready for, I guess, this journey by hitchhiking around the country, kayaking from down the Colorado River all the way to Mexico, sort of learning some of his outdoor skills. But by the time he hits Alaska, he decides he's going to go with very little equipment, a gun and a bag of rice, essentially, and not much else. Within 4 months, he starves to death, and this has been, you know, it's kind of a well-known ending, but pretty sad. And the debate in the outdoor community was he brave? And it's about risk management in the outdoors, of course, so you do take risk. Or did he really just was unprepared? A lot of people I've talked to in Alaska, I was up there for a while, do feel that he was kind of like a lot of folks who had to end up there, sort of a dreamer and not really ready. On the other hand, a lot of people also say he took adequate precaution, and John Krakauer, who wrote the book, feels that he did. So this, I think, is going to spark a lot of controversy in Orange County.
Well, David, we appreciate the insight. Look forward to seeing the movie as well as your upcoming column as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, David.